is just the first draft recording of our SELday conversation. Our first mixtape for SELday. So I'm here with Youth Leadership Council, and we'll have everybody introduce themselves, and then we're just going to have some conversations about how we have built connection and community as a Youth Leadership Council. All right, so who's in the room?
I'm Cynthia.
I'm Akeem.
I'm Arwani.
I'm Aime.
So we've been talking a lot today about SELday, having conversations about what SEL is and how we've had incorporated SEL into our Youth Leadership Council. So I wanted to bring you all here tonight and have a conversation about what SEL looks like for us and the Youth Leadership Council. So my question for you all, and we're just going to talk, how have we built connection and community as a Youth Leadership Council? What are some ways we've built connection and community?
So I know first every time we come to the meetings, we first do a welcoming, which is kind of like checking up on us, how we're doing, what's going on in our lives. And we get to connect, we get to relate to other stuff, what other people got going on, and we talk.
I love that. Akeem, earlier you said something like about our welcomes, it helps to hear what's going on in people's lives and get to know them better.
Yeah, I know with me and Janaya, we were doing one welcoming, and she said that she went to School 33.
Yeah.
And I was like, because she had the same teacher, me, Miss Foose, and it was just like crazy hearing that because I never knew that about her. And it was just like, wow, you also had Miss Foose. And we was just like, after that, the welcoming at snack break, we were just talking about Miss Foose, and we were just saying, like, because like, if it wasn't for that welcome, I would have never known that about her.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How do others feel about welcome activities? Sounds like there's a lot of opportunity to get to know people, things you would have never have known. What are some other ways we've done welcomes? What are some examples of some welcomes?
Well, they're actually really fun though. I don't really remember a lot. Today, for example, we were comparing Grammy outfits.
Yeah.
They looked amazing.
So the example that you're talking about, a welcome where we did who wore it best, what kind of skills do you think we worked on? It seems like it's just a way to connect, but there were skills that we developed.
Comprehension. You had to comprehend and really sit there and talk with your peers.
It was also like respecting each other's opinions.
Totally, yeah.
Because there was multiple people who had different opinions, and like we didn't like criticize them for having that opinion. We were just respectful.
Listening to like what other people had to say.
Yeah. I'm glad that you all got that away from there. So just an example of looking at Grammy looks.
Yeah.
We were able to do perspective taking, respecting other people's opinions, actively listening and hearing other people's opinions on things. That's a perfect example. How have we built connection and community as a YLC? What are some other ways?
I was thinking about this when they first said it. Like, I think Akeem said this earlier, like before we were recording, but like our first ever welcome, when you said like, don't be nervous, like be comfortable, like this isn't, like obviously this is a job, but like don't treat it with such seriousness, or like be comfortable enough to have fun and like laugh and enjoy yourself. I think that kind of set the tone for like YLC and like how we could act and how we could like portray ourselves, and we could be more comfortable with being open.
Yeah,
and honest.
Because that's something that I have never heard of any job I did. Just like, take the professional, persona like off and just like be yourself. That was just something that was just so like new to me, and that really I remember that.
So like by us creating an environment where you can sort of be yourself, and then even the activities that we've done. Do you remember some activities that we've done to help build connection and community? What are some activities that you all think can remember?
We did like a name ball game one of the first sessions, and we had to pass the ball to someone who was next to you and as fast as you possibly could.
And what do you think, what kind of skills through that name tossing game, that name tossing welcome, what kind of skills did we work on?
I think it was just like remembering each other's names
Mhm.
was like
Yeah.
the main one, but also maybe like because some people dropped the ball or like tried to pass it to somebody that it wasn't to.
Yeah.
So it was like easy to like become comfortable like with your mistakes and like to laugh at yourself.
I love
Yeah.
that.
And I think that was good.
Yeah, when it's just an environment that you felt okay to make a mistake, because like some people was nervous. I don't want to drop the ball. I don't want to drop the ball. You see somebody else drop the ball, everyone's laughing. You get more comfortable, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So I'm going to ask one final question of the night. If you could sum up welcome and closes, or if you could describe how welcome and closing activities make you feel, like the way welcome and closes create connection community, what words would you use? How about 2 words? When I say welcome and closing activities build connection and community, how does it make you feel?
Welcome and at peace.
So welcoming activities make you feel welcomed and at peace?
The closing make me feel at peace, knowing that like I done did a lot during the time I spent, but like the welcome was amazing. Like it makes you feel like, okay, now I'm ready to come to work. It's not like just a job. It's more of like, okay, I'm coming to work, but I'm also going to be able to have fun while the closes, and like it make you feel at peace because you know you're not just when you get off of work, you're just ending it off like, okay, well, I'm ready to go home. Time to start acting nice. No, it's just like be a real peaceful. It's really a good vibe, or like a whole. What is the name for it? I can't figure out the name for it right now, but it's like a whole atmosphere. Like the whole atmosphere is very peaceful when we do our closes. Everybody say goodbye. Everybody like, oh well, I'll talk to you later. It's like more of a friendly get together.
I love that. Hakeem, how about you? How do welcomes and closes make you feel?
I would say like on the first couple of weeks, I wouldn't like just ignore the fact that it was kind of scary at first.
Yeah.
You know, just like sharing. I wouldn't say like at first doing it, it wasn't just so easy. But as we just kept on doing welcomings and closings, it was just like you just feel like a sense of like relief, like you get to know what other people did during the day, and it's just like a time to reflect on what you did, and it's just like so like peaceful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Armani, how about you?
I think it like makes me more excited to come because like I know as like when we get there it'll be like a fun thing waiting to like do, and that's like nice. So like I don't feel like the dread of like, oh, I have to come here and like get straight to work. I can have time to talk to people and like learn new things that happen and stuff like that. And with the closings, it's kind of like I don't really know how to explain the feeling, but like it's like a standstill. Like it feels just calm and like nice. Like there isn't anything of like, oh, I have to do this like after, or like I have to like it's just like, okay, see y'all later.
Yeah.
I'll be back. Like
Yeah.
that. It's just nice.
Awesome. Naomi, how about you?
I agree with what Armani had to say about it's exciting. You haven't seen these people in like a week, so it's like a good check-in. And then for the closing, I think it's very like reflecting. Like you reflect on your day, and like how it went in that sense of way.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody. Any last words?
Have a nice
Have a
day.
good day.
Have a good day. Bye.